Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Here where we need ya. Here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right. Well, this is actually the first break session of the day. So if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're brand new, just welcome. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And one of my projects is I have like a whole bunch of like empty boxes here. So I need to like break them down, consolidate them so I can save some space, because I can like eventually use them for shipping stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so the ones I can break down, I'll break down. Some of them that I can't, I'm just gonna like stack them or whatever. But I'm gonna work on that. So I'm trying to get that done while I have some stuff printing over here. So that's doing pretty well. And I'm working on like little projects here so I can open up like another door so I can bring some air in and stuff. So that's coming together pretty good. And so that's part of the stuff I'm printing. So, but yeah, stuff like that. Like little random things that, you know, you've been meaning to work on, but, you know, things take up your time. So I set aside this time to be able to work on projects like that. And by doing like these quick live streams, I'm like, oh, I'm buying a computer, so I might as well, you know, work on what I need to do or do something else in the workshop since I'm here. All right, so untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these where I'll pop up with the video, taking over the whole screen to remind you to take a break. You get up, walk around, drink some water, or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Either way, let your mind relax from what you're just focusing on. Give it a chance to take a break. All right. Then, if you notice, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there say you may need to click play to start stream. Next to that is the open closed caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that, a space will open up, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's 2 buttons to add a clip and to create a highlight video. Don't worry about them. They're broken. And there's a countdown timer, countdown to when the next work session will start. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, there's a link to do that. All right, cool. So that is that. Let me show you all what the work session looks like. Show you around that. That button didn't click. Okay. All right. So this is kind of like what the work session will look like. Over in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player. Towards the center, there's a to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll then send it to the done section. If you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet. Oh, wait, I just realized, hold on. Is this thing? I was doing like another live stream before, and I think I was standing for it. So that's probably why it was, yeah, fine. All right. Yes. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So it'll pre-populated tweet with listing all the things you got done with like little check marks next to them. For me, it's like a good visual way to show like, oh, I got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. You know what I'm saying? Knowing I got some stuff done. All right, over in the right column, we have a countdown timer. Countdown when the next break session happening. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a particular thing that you've been meaning to work on, but you still want to feel kind of productive, and you heard that web development sounds cool, I have links but you don't know where to like start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people that have taken it have told me, I think by the end of them, if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development, and you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So I have those there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for maybe like some cool projects to kind of, get the creative juices going, maybe extend that project, or maybe you'll come up with something totally different, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. So tutorials I have there, like one is follow the tutorial, have this application where input box and a call button. Put your home phone number in the input box, you hit call, your real world phone will ring, and you be able to have a conversation back and forth. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, link it to the application you create following the tutorial. From your real world phone, call that virtual number, and you'll be able to answer it in the browser and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log in to an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So those are there. I think they're pretty cool. You can check them out. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. All right, so now Hako. Hako stands for help a coder / creator out. It's a thing I made that if you ever work, whatever that you're working on, and maybe you run into an issue, or maybe you want some feedback on something, you can create a Hako, which is like a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll come up with the feedback and or the solution for the issue that you're running into. So if you click view Hako, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see if you like to request to join. Over on the left-hand side, we have a filter by keyword list. So maybe there's a specific subject that you're looking for. Maybe it's in the list, and you can filter the results by that. Now, when you click create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL. You can then copy and click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We have the title at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave with the leave button. Open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat here to the right. Let's come back to that. On the left is a countdown timer counting when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again, and you click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether you like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. All right. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. So I think by showing others exactly what it is that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get you that help or feedback. Now, the way you communicate through the Hakos, like I mentioned, there's a text chat. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. Now, I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Now I have the opposite available where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, if you enable text to speech, any messages put into the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser. So that way you can still follow along while having to look at the text chat. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Again, check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, cool. I'm going to get y'all back to work because I am looking to get the post radio show promo stuff done. And I want to at least get the boxes broken down. Yes. I need to figure out what boxes I want to put the broken down boxes into. So I got to figure that out. So I'll probably put those to the side and start breaking down all the other stuff. So thinking like long, flat, like I have a long, flat box there. I'll probably use that to put the other boxes into when I break them down. So yeah, so a bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping a lot of this will be gone by the next break session, which again is like 15 minutes after the hour. So let me get y'all back to work. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. I'm gonna send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is an artist that goes by the name of Nujabes, featuring another artist that goes by the name of Apani B. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 50 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all be easy. Thanks again. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the sugar love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing.